We back, man. Feel good, feel blessed to be alive, to feel blessed to just, you know what? That's what we can start doing. Hold on, one time before I even start, I can't start without mentioning the co-host. I can't do that.
It's okay.
You know, it's just so hard. I'm gonna tell you, she's so valuable to me, but she's so hard to forget because we try to keep her a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, damn, but don't mention her. Don't worry about her. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, damn, you got to. But
I'm a magician.
Yeah, you is. But I'm gonna did we say your name, or we need to give you a name, or Miss Mystery, or do we say?
I don't know.
When you want to do that? I don't know. But I want to say, welcome. Thank you for being here. I know you got a lot of things coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But we gonna figure this thing out. But listen, we back. Shout out to my man, Twin G Mizzle, G Mizzle, my nizzle, G Nizzle, my nizzle, AKA the background.
Oh,
you liable to catch him at this. It's my guy, man. Guy. It's my guy. But
he's like a thief in the night.
Agent, shout out to. That's the one who helped put it together. But listen, we back.
Mm-hmm.
Back off the spinoff. A part 2 of
the conversation.
The conversation. We was talking about how recap meet Mello. He turned me on. Well, he left me stuck. He left me high and dry. Ran off on the plug. He ran off on the whole thing. Well, he ran off on half of the money, but he left me stuck high and dry,
Mm-hmm.
Nigga pop up at the doorstep. When I saw the plug, they shot me something down there. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I need to change. They shot me something on the arm. If y'all don't know what the arm mean, I mean he fronted it to me. He put it on the arm. Know what that mean? The arm. Even we don't use them terms and stuff no more, but it's just something to be, just to educate y'all.
Absolutely.
They threw it to me, and then I put the pay them back.
Mm-hmm.
So, but me being smarter than them, that I was gonna be able to just give the amigo the change and be done with them, but that wasn't the case.
Not at all.
So he speeded off on me. I called Pipe, and he said, "Remember the numbers?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Merry Christmas." Now, before I get into the crates, digging in the crates, going back to the numbers. When he was telling me the numbers, when I was in Phoenix, it was like a blur, right? I always use blur because, shit, get foggy. That's like, when you have a good outing, from like you out, out and about and had too many drinks, whatever, and you don't remember nothing, and it's like a blur. You're walking in the fog. When I was in Phoenix, it was a blur because I was worried about getting home. So when they was talking numbers, it was like a Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah. You feel me?
Yeah.
But me, I knew he wasn't going to discuss the numbers and all that. So I just told him, yeah. But I knew the numbers was going to be, I don't know if I can pronounce this word, was going to be astronomical.
There you go. Look at you. Look at you.
Hey, listen, I just got one. But listen, so I already knew it won't be that. So, I really won't worry about the number. But if I vaguely remember, it was like $250 for a pound of smoke. It was like 16 for the white. Dog food was like 60. Something like that. I'm like, All right, cool. But I don't know what's in the crate. I'm sitting, it was still like a pickaboo. Fast forward, I end up calling niggas. I get on the phone after I even open up one. I call the team up. I'm not
the same thing to put the 50,000 together. I said the same thing to put
same team to put the exactly. One other name I'm gonna mention because he's no longer with us. Squilla was right there, smiling ear to ear. bro was smiling from ear to ear. I can say this because it's so long ago. Yeah, he can't make get in trouble. Statutory, all that, it don't even matter. Pusha was even there. Yeah, he was there. We can say this. Shout out to him. I'm gonna go ahead and throw you. But he was even there. So I go inside the joint. Everybody there, whatever. Man, I open that shit up. It's like a barrel, but like a big barrel of like smoke. But it's like it ain't. All right, so how like smoke is now. The mid now is like real green and is good, right? But the mid then we used to call it labo.
Okay, I do know
but
that.
But it wasn't like the mid. It wasn't like the mid now. Like you know what I mean? If y'all would have saw that and it's the labo, nigga be like, man, I ain't smoking that.
Yeah.
Like I guess y'all would call it now like swag.
I don't know.
I don't know what a young person would
call
it. You know what I mean?
I ain't too.
Yeah. Definitely some Reggie. That what you think it is.
Yeah.
But it was some good ass Reggie.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
It smoked good. I'm talking about. It look good.
I'm talking about. You can definitely sell ounces by itself $150. Then you know what I'm saying? $100
just get by.
Just here $100.
Yeah.
And now it's $250 for a whole pound. So I got a whole bunch of lavo, right? So now one of them is just brick. I'm like, damn. So now I'm looking at each box. So I'm like, well, damn. If I got all this right here and all them boxes, and I can sell 1 ounce for $150. That's what the swag was going for then. The labo was going for then. For 1 ounce. Now 1 pound, you got 16. I mean, astronomical. You know the little emoji sign? You got the brain busting like, oh boy, that shit. That's a whole lot of fucking money. Are you understanding? Are you understanding the words coming out of my mouth?
Yeah.
Like, can you get it? Like, that shit is like crazy. So, and I'm sitting looking at the boxes. And when I opened the box, Lord forgive me, I was a sinner then. Now I'm like, ain't joking. You already know we talk about this stuff. I'm just, But when I cracked the first box open and opened it up, everybody face, it was like the Lord, like a light came through. And we looking at this weed and they thinking the same thing I'm thinking. All them boxes got this right here in it and we knowing what it is. They looking at the math. I'm looking, boom. I'm like breaking it down and we breaking the crate down. It was a wood crate too. I seen the little holes and stuff in it. I was trying to figure out what them holes and stuff for. Trying to find out the holes and stuff for, like if like the FedEx used to like poke a hole through it, right? And when they poke this sharp thing through it, and they pull it out, but they see what's
inside.
You know what I'm saying? But somehow the wood stop it or something like, you know what I'm saying? However they was doing the shit. So we break the smoke up. That first smoke when it came apart, we doing all that. That shit had that shit probably had about 10 bricks in it. Cut up in the smoke. I'm like, damn, do all these got that in it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, damn. Everybody looking, I'm like, oh, shit. Before I can even say grab the next box, it's like niggas was running, grabbing boxes, ripping shit up,
Like
trying
it
to
was
see. Because you
Christmas.
gotta understand, it was all good when they're looking at the smoke, but
Right.
some niggas like, man, ain't fucking about that motherfucking smoke. Niggas like, man, ain't thinking about no smoke. Because they're still not thinking about, so all niggas thinking about is their number. What number what number I'm gonna get to them for?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because 9 times 10, I told them the number or whatever, because that's how,
That's
you know
just
what I
how
mean?
it work. Yeah.
How I play. Like, I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Because I let a nigga know, hey, man, this is what I'm getting it for, man. Like, all I want is a couple dollars on top. If you gonna fuck that up, man, come on. Like, I can't eat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't eating. You know what I'm saying? So, niggas was running to the boxes, breaking shit open, this and that. Now we looking at all that shit. At the end, it was like I said, it was nothing but like 3,000 pounds smoke, like about 50 keys. So I told niggas, I said, I know niggas probably listening to this like, boy, that boy crazy, because this is like how this shit went. This shit's crazy as hell.
It is.
Niggas was like, I told him, I said, yo, listen, everybody take what you only can handle. Right? Everybody know. I know what you can, well, I don't really know because I ain't been in it in so long. But nigga, I know your pot, like, rephrase that. Only take what you can afford. Cause I know damn well you was out there in the street buying a big. Don't think you could come and grabbing the whole thing. Like, come on. Like, the math got a math. Like, you know what I'm saying? So niggas grab, you know, XYZ. Niggas finish that shit like in heroin. Right? But now I'm already looking at it like, damn, if I'm gonna be in this shit, I'm gonna be in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So even before niggas even got finished, I already knew I had to change. I'm never gonna put my money on the road or get my money up before I see any product anyway. Cause my uncle always told me, don't leave your money. You know what I'm saying? Dumbass hustlers. I don't care who. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, right? I don't trust nobody. I'm gonna look at each one of these cameras. I don't trust nobody 100%. I put numbers, I put percentage on my trust with people. Certain people got certain numbers of trust with me. Nobody has 100% with me. Nobody. Not even my mother have 100% with me, right? But I'm gonna tell you why my mama don't got 100%. Because of my daddy. Because my mother is rocking with my daddy 100%.
Right.
So and she's supposed to. You understand what I'm saying? If it come down between me and Pops, she rolling with Pops. It's a no-brainer for that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that 100%, no, my mom don't want to see no harm to me. You know, but when it comes down to my daddy, she's rocking with him. That's how you're supposed to do. You're supposed to rock with your household. You know what I'm saying? So that 100%, no, I'm going to give it 99. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. But it's percentage based. Okay. My life is percentage based. So you know, you come around me, oh, that nigga 30. That nigga Nick 15. He 15, he get the fuck up out of here. He creepy.
Not 15.
Where my corner at? Where's my corner?
He's a con.
Man, anyway. Niggas rocking. Niggas took what they took, you know, finished that junk. But even before then, I'm already saying, yo, you know what? If I'm gonna be in it, now I got to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Because we was already
Everything
fucked up
shift.
anyway. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? So now I calls them probably like 2-3 days later. Happy New Year, nigga. Merry Christmas, me to death, nigga. You know what I mean? Where's that? Let's rock. Let's rock.
Yeah.
Let's rock.
Yeah. I open my gifts. I open my gifts.
And only know the word for it. It was
You got it.
Magnificent. No. We get another one. Come on, we need one.
Go.
It was
exuberant.
No. I be.
Demographic.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Okay.
Y'all better. I'm sorry. We just had flashbacks. We just go spring it. That's all we can do. Shit. Oh shit. Hey, we living life around here, baby. We is.
Oh, shit.
Well, let me get back. All right. I'm sorry. So listen.
Oh my God.
We rocking, everything going good. You know, I call him. I'm like, yo, what's up? This and that. He like, damn, you already?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's what we do. You know what I mean? Just like you told me, who got rid of the last Jones? No, not them, me. Me, I did that. You know, even though team did it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no man above the team. There's no man above the game. Any game, there's no man. I'm telling you. But I'm popping my shit to him, let him know, yo. You know, exactly. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one who's responsible. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So he ain't worried about the team when
At
it comes
all.
to that. I can't say, oh, you told me to get to the team.
Right.
You know what? No, migo. No, migo. Me not say that, migo. Me get to you.
Well, nobody else supposed to know.
Me, shit. So, you know, so niggas is like we me and dude end up getting so tight. Dude start coming down. Now he coming down. Now at the time, it started to be he's at my crib now. You know what I mean? And we're in my living room all the time. You know, I'm playing the game.
But wait, first of all, how did he even know where you stayed?
Did
you ever find that part out?
You know what? Still to this day, I never ever found that part, and I ain't never asked. It didn't matter by that time. Like, you know what I mean? Shit, you know what I'm saying? But I used to ask that though to myself, like, yeah, these niggas nigga told me to open the garage, like, you know what I mean? The only thing I can see is when Mello gave me up. 'Cause I still feel Mello had gave me up at the time. Well, actually, no. At the end of the story, I'm gonna let y'all decide. We can let the people actually decide. Okay. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy as we get into it. So now he's coming to the crib.
Yeah.
You know, like he's my man. Like he's my man. We got built-in fish tanks. So we got these fish tanks. I hope y'all using the fish tanks now. I hope y'all not, because if I am, I'm about to tell this story. If y'all are using the fish tank, y'all are so outdated that y'all hope y'all got some new stuff, because the fish tank stuff ain't gonna work anyway now. It shouldn't, but actually it might. Anyway, we got the fish tanks. So now, the fish tanks is like, I don't know, like for the size, but it's kind of long, right? So now you take the magnets and I didn't say where you put it at, but anyway, so you take the magnets and you put it somewhere, and it lifts the whole fish tank up. And you can put it fit like 100 bricks inside. So he hit me to that. You know what I'm saying? To that right there. Then we had these little vases that stand tall that you just put a plan on. That you do the same thing with the magnet with a certain way you had to do it. Actually, you do that with a jump box. It was so crazy. And you actually do that and that come up. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing that can open it is like the jaws of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't open it.
Yeah.
So he turned me on to that and to a whole bunch of other stuff. But the message got some shit.
I'm sure.
So we at the crib and there's so much action going on. So now he telling me, he like, yo, listen, we need somewhere to start spending this money, like putting this money up somewhere. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah. I was like, well, for one, we need to get this shit out my garage. So we had this shit, we banging shit down in the garage and shit, like kids walking over bricks and y'all got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so he's like, yeah, so we go ahead and find this warehouse. But then I'm like, yo, I need to get me a club. I'm gonna go ahead and get a club. So that's when I went and bought Encore. And I'm like, I'm just gonna get the Encore and go ahead and do the parties and funnel that stuff through there. And we really like literally trying to find things to actually do. Ain't even gonna get into the whole bunch of, you know, of the heroics of all the things that actually happen like within, but me and dude got real close, right? He got cool with my mama. He got cool with my aunt. You know what I mean? He knew about certain moves that I used to make in Panama. You know
what got you to that point of trusting him like that?
She had a damn choice. The nigga end up bringing like fucking 300, 400, 500 bricks and like, damn, I got to trust you. Like,
you got to? Is it 100% or 99?
Shit, he was 100. You know what I mean? That's shit, nigga. You know what I mean? Shoot, 100 twin. Shit, I'm like, dude. You know what I mean? So,
right, okay.
You know what I mean? So, so he knew the whole family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To a point, he knew that like, you know, I can say this right now too. Rest in peace to my cousin John, J Mac. I'm gonna end up doing a story on him too. I had to do a story on both of them, J Mac and Lil Squilly. But him and J Mac was so cool that and I'm gonna end up telling this story too. Before J Mac passed, J Mac ended up talking to him till this day. And I'm asking myself, and I'm just finding this out 3 days ago, that J Mac was talking to our old connect. But I'm gonna get into all that though. This was so crazy. Man, this shit is crazy. So anyway, everybody knew J Mac was anyone say he no gunner because he's family. He's the one who, like, you just ain't gonna play with family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, because J Mac was like,
don't fuck with.
Cool.
Right.
You know, you don't mess with me. We ain't gonna mess with y'all. Right. Don't mess with the family. If you do.
Yeah.
Right?
Understood.
But he's not a go for bad person.
Right.
You know? So at this time, all this was going on. Some guys broke into, and I don't want to mess the story up, but if I do, I correct it. Broke into my aunt crib, J Mac mom. And it was a young boy who was known for that. You know, little young boy used to get busy. But rest in peace to him too. I can't think his name. And he had an older brother. But the younger brother went inside my aunt crib. Fast forward the story, J Mac sees the older brother at the stoplight. They pull up to the stoplight, see the older brother. At the time now, J Mac is like, your little brother just broke into my crib. Now you pulling up on me at the stoplight. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So once J Mac saw that, J Mac like, yo. Boom. You know what I mean? Boomed him. Dude ended up going to the hospital. This and that. Now, at the time, my phone, doing all this shit, my phone tapped. I don't know my phone tapped, but at this time, the feds investigating.
Right.
So the phone hit. So I tell, so J-Mac called me. He like, yo, since this happened, this is that. I'm like, what? I'm like, shit, I got to get you out of town, you know, or whatever. I called a lawyer from Richmond. Got him on the jump. Then I tried to get in touch with the family. Now I'm on the phone talking to the family. I won't call them to threaten the family.
Yeah.
The honest truth, I'm calling to be like, take this couple dollars, don't mention cuz, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, y'all the ones who broke into the house and he don't know what's going on. That's like, for real, don't like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm explaining who J-Mac was. Like, you know what I mean? So, they got my whole phone call with me talking to somebody said, man, you want to talk to the family and this and that. But the dude was in the coma for a while, whatever.
Yeah.
So, long story short, dude ended up coming to, but ain't nobody never say nothing in the whole night. But still, the phone tap. So I'm already incriminating. I'm incriminating him already. Like, yeah, the nigga, you did it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, so that was that to the side, right? But it ended up coming back up in our court case. So, but fast forward on that, when J-Mac got out, J-Mac and the guy who he boomed, they end up meeting in this bar by Green Run, end up talking, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? I think last time they saw him, I know you know who you is, man. You do, yo, what's up, baby? Saw him at the casino or something, and they got to talking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so before J-Mac died, him and him, you know what I'm saying?
Got to talk.
Kicking it. But now, when the stuff happened with J-Mac, the first thing they do is put up on the news how J-Mac was a bad person because he shot that individual. So the people don't, all they know, all they putting is, damn, dude bad because he shot the dude in 09, not knowing the actual story of behind it. You know what I mean? And that the dude was in them cool. So that story don't even hold no weight on that. You know what I'm saying? But I got to do that story on that though. I don't know if I can do it. I brought out crying. But anyway, niggas is living life. Niggas, you know, everything cool. We got the warehouse. Now, remind you, it was going. He sent one time a whole bunch of smoke. And when they sent it, like a nigga called me and like, yo, this some bullshit. Niggas ain't, like, the shit look horrible. It smoked the same. I'm talking about, it smoked excellent. You'll think the shit some perk.
Right.
But the shit looked like some garbo. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, damn. So I go check it out. So I'm like, damn. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All they can do is just mess money up. You know what I mean? Because niggas will come with all kind of excuses.
Facts.
This is how the game go. A nigga is waiting for a bad pack. Like, a nigga is waiting for a bad pack so they can keep some money, they can keep some of it, whatever. That's just how it go. Oh shit, this shit fucked up. They're gonna sell it all, make all the money for it, and call you and say, man, that joint was bad. You know what I mean? You got any more? Then that's just how it go. But the shit was horrible. So I said, yo, don't even touch that shit, because I ain't trying to mess my money up. I ain't trying to owe him or nothing. He tells me, well, just drop the price. I said, you're not understanding. I don't care what you do to it. Whatever I put on it, I'm not going to make the money. It's just going to disappear. A nigga going to come with an excuse and I ain't going to get paid, and you're going to expect for me to owe you. I ain't doing that.
Square one.
We're back to square one. You know what I mean? Talking about I owe you and all kind. No, we're not doing that, mellow. Mellow ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck out of here. Keep that shit right there.
Facts.
I'm talking about, I can say this too, rest in peace. My man Barry, you know, before I went away, he actually was one of the ones who were even trying to help me move it. I went down to Charlotte, ran down to Charlotte, gave somebody to him. I think I didn't get him for $50. He still was like, yo, bro, this shit is like garbo. I cannot move it. And he did everything in the world. You know what I mean? I think I even told him, man, just fuck it. You know what I mean? I think I went to prison with you know what I'm saying? So long story short, he came back and come back with a whole new pack, whole new everything. I can't even remember what it was. We're just gonna say astronomical. Again. That's what it is. Astronomical. That's what it is. So he gets there and he sees the other smoke sitting in the corner of the well. But you know me, I'm like, nigga. I told you this shit is bad. Like, what you want me to do? Like, I'm just dead serious though. What do you want me to do?
Facts.
I can't do nothing with it. So he like, yo, what's that over there? That.
What I told you about the fuck?
I told you a million times that you dropped from $250 to $200 to $150 to $50. So you might as well say, man, just get that shit away. You know what I mean? That's what I was hoping on, so that I can make a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying.
Because at least I can get away.
Right.
And then somebody come with something, man, yo, I'm fucked up. And I can be like, man,
give me what you got.
Work with me. I know you're fucking up anyway. Work with me. Work with me. Let's work together.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, oh God. So he mad as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want to calculate that. I think it was probably about, calculate this shit. It was probably about 5,000 pounds.
5,000 pounds?
Pounds at 250. Yeah, 250.
How was y'all moving it like that? Like, what did y'all... Was he doing cowboy style, or was he doing something else?
Huh?
Getting it to you. The Guala was bringing it to you.
Guala was getting it from sending in FedEx.
Gotcha. Still consistent.
Still.
That was just the way that they did it.
So put this sticky note. Take you back. So in the mix of that right there, me messing with, I'm glad you brought this up. Me messing with Johnny, aka Guala. Pipe end up cutting Guala off and start using the method himself. Me not knowing this until I get locked up. He cut
the middleman. Okay.
Because he was the middleman.
Okay.
So he became the big man and cut out Guala. Now he's doing it. He's running the whole operation. You know what I mean? I don't know this. Right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know this.
You still thinking it's just the same way?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I just never ever talked to dude again ever. Never heard from him. Don't see him. It's just me and dude.
Yeah.
For fast forward, dude got a new pack. Remember, I got a new pack.
Yeah.
So now we messing with some dudes them in Richmond. Right? Dudes them in Richmond was Baby Charles and them. Rest in peace, Baby Charles. In Richmond. So now them guys is on some like whenever it was something sent or whatever, I might, whatever left over, he probably go get them or whatever, so be it. So this right here, he think that they can go ahead and get rid of that smoke.
Right.
He ready to make that bullshit their problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get it up out here.
They get up out here, but I'm saying like, yo, you ready to fuck a nigga up with that? Like
you
still trying to get you were supposed to say, now that I know you alive and well and kicking and all that, bro, you know, it ain't no hard feelings. I'm gonna get into that at the end of the story of talking about you. But you were supposed to say, man, see whatever we can go ahead and do with that, man, and we just, you know what I'm saying? We go ahead and figure it out, or just, yo, you know what I mean? See what we can figure it out together, see what we're gonna do. You want to go and take it to Richmond. himself. So he goes, hop in the truck, van, however he did it, went and hopped in the van and took
delivered it.
He took it with the same, he just dropped off some stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because what he started doing was, that first man who actually came, I probably saw him like 2-3 times. After then, he the one who would pull up with the van. Because what he would do was buy the van, get the van here, and just go to the FedEx and get it. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what the dude was doing now too, but he cut dude out, so he was just doing it.
He started doing it.
So now he riding up with the van.
Mm-hmm.
So now he go ahead and take the stuff and put it in the van. He go shoot to Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
He got the thing on him. We got millions of stash spots and all that stuff, fish tanks and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got one in the van. You got the van. You thinking it's an easy peasy. You think it's easy peasy to just go an hour and a half up the street.
No way.
With all the smoke, van, Migo, Pistola. One time, firearmrestore.com. Firearmrestore.com. If you don't got your gun rights, get your gun rights back right now. Instead of riding up the joke, get your gun rights back. Firearmrestore.com. Yeah. Get your petition to get back in court. Firearmrestore.com.
Damn right.
So, now, dude rolled up. I don't hear from him. Months pass. Club booming, encore rocking. Before he left, I just had a new pack. Shout out to the new pack.
And the old pack gone. So you listen.
It's a goner.
So money is being made. And
I'm like, okay, where this nigga at though?
Right.
Boom. I got a cousin who's a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my cousin. I ain't talked to her in a long time. Love her to death. The lawyer. I said, hey man, listen. Check out this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Cause nigga gone before I start spending this money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I already started. I just went and caught the Bentley. I just you know, I'm you know what I mean? I like before I'm ready to go get this before I'm ready to go get this next before I'm ready to go get this next thing. Before I'm ready to get that it was hey. So I go ahead and I remember we at Encore one night, we're in the kitchen. And my cousin pull up. She said, hey, I got some information for you. All right, cool. She come in the kitchen. She put up this paperwork. She say, she hear what it say, pull up his name, and it says, such and such, such and such. Basically, going to Richmond, end up telling on, and they got the guy's name who actually told on in Richmond. I don't know the guy's name. I don't see. Honest truth, I don't even know Baby Charles' name. I just know his name, Baby Charles, ain't his real name. But and I don't think he did no time for it, so I don't think his name was even on it. I don't know who the other guys were. I still know till this day. So if y'all are watching, hit me up, man. Let's talk about this thing. Unless y'all still in the street, y'all don't need to call me. I ain't trying to get in that cameo.
No.
But anyway, dude was telling on them or whatever. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, he locked up in the feds. So I know or knew at the time how the feds work, right? Especially in Virginia, how Virginia carry it. Which, if you know, is one of them things. I ain't gonna get into all that. We all know how Virginia carry it. But I'm kind of, or was kind of naive to the whole thing of somebody telling on you and just picking you up without getting caught with anything. That's just how my mind always was. And then plus me, I so hot so much, like cut my nose clean. It came to the point, nigga, I ain't break down that one box. Niggas will break down boxes. Niggas will take where they go and gone. Like I ain't touch anything. It just ran that way. And you won't go deal with me. You know what I mean? Like if somebody even talked to me, it was one of my cousins and all them. The hottest motherfucker that it was like I say, rest in peace, was Squilly. Shoot, he I remember when he didn't have no license, he copped the when the Lex first came out, the junk that back itself up. I mean, first bought it. He was like, man, I want to get the new Lex, and we had to do from Atlanta, but getting you all kind of car, he had to have the chain. He go ahead, no license. I think he get man like 20. He just wanted to just get that car because it parked itself in the back. He in Portsmouth, he everywhere, no license. I'm talking about God. Bro, ultimate hat boy. He was ultimate hat boy. Rest in peace. Love him to death. I'm talking about hat boy. He the first, like, we're getting all that. Man, he took the feds on a high-speed chase back then. That was so crazy. I'm telling you.
What, in
what? Yes. Listen to me. It was crazy. It got real crazy. I'm telling you. But anyway, let's get back to the story. So anyway, we wildin'. Dude gone. So now it's like, how do we move? Because, like I'm saying, I'm like, I can't, they ain't just gonna come and get me, but he's gonna just tell them what.
Yeah.
And
so you didn't spend that money on that.
Yeah.
You didn't get that?
I mean, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, I'm not hustling no more either though.
Okay.
Because, like, see, once you started to be in a certain, you know, when they say it's levels to this shit, no, it's really like levels.
I believe it.
It was really levels to this, right? Like at that time, you know, we was gonna say Mr. Make It Happen. When you was Mr. Make It Happen, I couldn't come and buy nothing from nobody in Virginia. How that look? What, I'm gonna pay your price, a Virginia nigga? Like, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it makes sense.
I had to, there's no way possible that I can do that. You know what I mean? So now I have to go find a whole new connect and do all that, this and that. I was like, man, I ain't thinking about doing none of that. You know what I mean? So now that's when it got to the point of me now spinning. You know what I'm saying?
You're sitting on some, and so now you gotta.
But you
gotta balance. Yeah,
you gotta. So now I'm like, I'm gonna be easy, but at the same time, let me sit back and see what's going on. Now, I'm seeing people follow me because I'm going to fast forward the story because I'm going to make it into something else. But seeing people follow me. And then on top of that, that's when the whole encore thing, they was trying to put the body on me.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Yeah.
So fast forward, I'm in Miami.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin, King. They used to call him Rat. He don't like to call himself Rat no more. I remember when we did get picked up, he said, man, when we walk in this building, don't call me Rat. My name ain't Rat. We call him King. So I remember being in Miami at the crib and being on the balcony, and I get the call that Lil Willie, my sister, getting picked up. Lil Willie took him on a high-speed chase then, crashed the car and all that. Then, you know what I mean? Like, that's what he gonna do. That nigga gonna go murk. Picked him up when he got J Mac, but else. I tell Cuz, I'm like, Cuz, and they come scooping everybody else, you know, this and that. So he like, well, shit, they're looking for me. I'm like, shit, the hell if I know? Shit, I'm worried they're looking for me.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I ain't hearing nothing.
Yeah.
So now I'm hearing that they at my crib in Chesapeake. They got her car on the lift. I had the S550 in the airport in Richmond. They went and got that. Then they but it was crazy because before we left, it was so much going on that the lady at the airport air training Newport News was telling us how the feds was already following us and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm figuring that they know where we are at the high rise in Miami.
Right.
So I'm like, well, damn, they should be on their way here.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't they hit it simultaneously? Oh, shit. Let's say that. Hey, simultaneously. That shit is flu. That shit is. T.I. don't got nothing on me now, boy. T.I. don't got nothing on a nigga. Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God.
Okay,
I'm
good.
tired. So listen. No. We're going to get into this. We're going to get into this. We're going to finish this thing here. So anyway, the nigga, he, what was that?
Why you ain't do it simultaneously?
What?
Why they?
Oh yeah. Why they ain't hit both houses? But now I'm figuring that's a whole lot of bread that they really got to just. I mean, they can do it. That's calling Miami the squad ain't you know what I'm saying? Like they probably like, nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm still like, yo, cuz we need to get up out of here though. You know, so we need to go to I said, I'm gonna go on the Script. I said they're never gonna expect for us to be on South Beach. Like
out and
like, you know what I mean? Even the hotel room and it's chilling that's gonna be the last place they're gonna say, oh, you know what I'm saying? They can't be they are not that foolish to be right there on South Beach. So I went on South Beach and get the hotel. So now there's a whole thing going around the city, all the paperwork, everybody reading the shit like it's a fucking newspaper. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm reading it too. So I'm sitting on it. And it's crazy because I'm looking at the paperwork and I'm seeing who I know who certain people are on the paperwork that I never ever discuss or tell. Because at this point, that shit don't even matter. So I'm figuring it out. I'm like, damn, okay. So when I make the call back home to see what's checking the temperature there, they telling me like, they won't come and turn myself in. They don't give me that option because they got the dirt on my wife, my sister, my aunt, and my mom. You know, so now I'm sitting back thinking about that, right? Would that would have been selfish if I said, oh, well, you gotta pick them up then. Catch me if you can. Would that would have been selfish to do that? Or because, for instance, I had heard somebody say, man, it's part of the game. Your mom don't know what time it is and they did such and such, then they need to go too. And I agree with that. I 100% agree with if my mom sold drugs and was in it and was making money from it and the whole nine, I agree with she's supposed to have been picked up too. I agree, Yana. My wife, I don't agree with that. She don't sell drugs. She didn't count money until I remember my first $1 million that I counted. And that was a long time ago. I think that was the last time she counted. She said, I just can't take this. I just can't take this. And she never ever counted money ever again. She never did nothing. And it's like when we like fucking a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So does she deserve to be in there? Oh, because she spent the money and all that? That's like a thing of, what she supposed to say? Oh, no, I ain't. So do I think they supposed to pick her up? No. Do they supposed to pick my Aunt Shay up? Now, the dealers and stuff I did, depending on she's tied to my uncle. She ain't did nothing. Long time ago and stuff, I used the house and the whole nine, but that's still not saying she did nothing. She ain't do anything. You know what I mean? I was at her crib. So what, the Fed supposed to pick her up? My sister, she just go with Lil Willie. He was out of his motherfucker. Like, she never seen drugs, touched drugs, don't know nothing about drugs. She don't know probably smell. She probably don't even know how to spell crack. That's how blonde she is. She like greened out. You know what I'm saying? So what, do she supposed to go down? So the only one, so if you want to say somebody go down, do my mama supposed to? Come on, mama. But that's not how the feds work. That's not how it works. You understand what I'm saying? So do I say again, oh, go and lock them up. I know they can beat it. Well, I know they can beat it because they ain't did nothing. And putting them through the ring and all that, knowing they got kids and all that, knowing that they probably could beat it, but knowing that the feds ain't gonna let you beat it.
Because they really want you.
Because they really want me. So do I be that selfish nigga? Well, I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna be that selfish nigga. No. So I say I'm gonna turn myself in. Call my cousin, tell her, yo, I'll turn myself in. She go find the lawyer, Woody Woodward. Yeah, he had worked with Michael Vick and a couple of other folks, D'Angelo Hall, them, down in Virginia Beach. Call him up. And he look over the case, whatever. He tell me, I talked to him, he said, listen, you can turn yourself in. He said, you can get on the airplane. Once you go to the airport, and as soon as you land in Virginia, they're going to make a mockery. They're going to have the newspaper, they got the cameras, they're going to have all that. He said, now if you want that fame, come on, more than welcome. He says, or you can go ahead and try to get in the car and come on. And if you get pulled over, then that's the chance you're going to take.
Right.
And then you can be in a little county somewhere and you can go through the system there, whatever. He said, or, excuse me, you can turn yourself in down there. Like we call the marshals. They got a federal building already there in Miami. And you turn yourself in there. But now it's going to be a minute for you to come on back. You got to get expedited back to Virginia. Or you can go ahead and have your case tried in Miami. So I said, all right, well, I got to get back there, and I definitely want to be on no motherfucking TV. Not. So I tell him I'm going to turn myself in. So he gave me the number to the marshals. So now, here it is, Friday. It's like Friday, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm going to call the marshals. I'm supposed to call the marshals Friday. So he tell me too, but he tell me, he said, listen, when you turn yourself in, don't have your phone on you. Because that's the whole thing with the phone. See, and that's what guys don't know too. Y'all get picked up with your phone on you. Now they getting all the information from your phone that they get used against you. Now, I know they go now to iClouds and all this kind of shit like that. But you got to understand, then, they weren't doing all that stuff. Now they're grabbing your phone, sending you messages, tying stuff back.
Yeah.
Now you tricking somebody else up.
Yeah.
That you don't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he told me to get rid of the phone. So I get rid of the phone. But no, I don't get rid of the phone yet. As a matter of fact, I don't even turn myself in Friday. I said, nigga, I'm going to party this weekend. Because I'm looking at the junk. They told me, so I'm being charged with CCE, a RICO, CCE, continued criminal enterprise, and I never been locked up a day in my life. I'm like, what? And it carries 20 to life, and then for a record, or depending on the drug weight, 30 to life. So now I'm like, man, this is crazy. So I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. So I remember finding the reggae spot. You know what I mean?
Were you by yourself?
Me and my cousin.
And your cousin. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So My last weekend, I'm gonna say this. My last weekend before they tell me I'm about to get 20 or 30 years to life, and I have the connect is the one who's telling on me. So, and I got a weekend to go ahead. That's like your last days on earth that you feel like, you know what I mean? And I'm 32, 33 at the time. So it's just me and my cousin.
In Miami.
You already know. I was definitely not by myself. I'll tell you that now. But anyway, it's a blur. It's a blur. But anyway, so at this whole time, my cousin, King, is beside me still like, yo, if they're looking for me, he still don't think that if they're looking for him or not. And I'm telling him like, yo, bro, if they're looking for me and you my right hand live with me in Miami,
right,
they're looking for you. But,
yeah.
you know, it is what it is. We gonna party, this and that. I'm gonna turn myself in Monday. You do what you gonna do. I'm gonna give you the lawyer number. I'm gonna give you cousin number. Boom. I'm turning myself in. Before I turn myself in, though, the only thing that I do got there, too, in Miami, you know, I got my jewelry. I'm gonna tell you, it's so crazy. Y'all ain't about me now for it. But I had my jewelry on me. I had my watch, and I had these earrings. These same earrings right here. Y'all don't want these. Y'all don't want these. I just said if I ever go slam broke, I'm gonna take these motherfuckers and pawn these joints. These joints, some. Yeah. You know what I mean? I said, and I was almost there. And it was almost gone. But I'm back, baby. I'm back. I am back. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Boy, you found a way. You found a way. I'm dead. Hey. But anyway, back to the story. So listen. End up, you know, you got fresh my memory. Sticking up.
Sticking up. You gonna turn yourself in on Monday.
I turned myself in on Monday after the party. Right? I called the agents. Hey, such and such and such. They're like, yeah, we waiting on you. Why you ain't call Friday? We waiting since Friday. Where are you? He talking mad. I'm like, damn, that's just, ooh. Damn, nigga, I'm ready to do 20 to 30 years, nigga. You talking about where I'm at, nigga? I'm ready to tell you find me, bitch, but you like your Mom Dukes and all them right there. You know what I mean? Shit, don't talk to me like that, nigga. Like, what? Where I'm at. Catch me next weekend. You know what I mean? Mama, I was like, Tony, they got us locked up now. Love you, Mom Dukes. Love you, baby.
Oh, shit.
So I say, damn. I said, listen. I said, I called. I said, listen. He said, so where are you? I said, I'm on South Beach. He said, South Beach? I said, yeah. I heard his voice like, damn. Like, out of all things, about these black niggas on South Beach, I didn't even know that. Because you gotta imagine, I supposed to turn myself in Friday.
Yeah.
Now these are the marshals. So they're waiting for me Friday. Now they got to sleep while they waiting on the call from a fugitive Saturday and Sunday.
A fugitive.
They like, yo, where this nigga at? That's why he on the phone like, nigga, where are you? He ain't in, give me time. I'm like, hey, this is Anthony. Where are you? Okay. Sir.
You're aggressive right now, sir. Calm down.
20 to 30, nigga. Give me something like, God damn. I understand. I got you. I tell fool where I'm at. Right? I get a phone to Cuz take this phone, bro. Love you. You know what I mean? It's what it is, man. Don't want you to do. You already know. Oh, no. So the only thing I had down there, too, I had my jewelry, but I also had my Bentley still there.
Okay, yeah.
I had the Bentley there. That's when I first really found out about car hauling. So I called my man, Rolly, right? Now he's in Miami now. That's what's so crazy. But he was in New York at the time. That's where I got was getting all my cars from, 745, the 550, Avalon, like all the cars, because he had me on the had me leasing them. For it was a balloon payment. At the end of the lease, I paid $1 and I owned the car. That shit was like crazy, right? So I had the Bentley. They had all the other cars, so I called him. I'm like, yo, bro, listen to me. This is going on. I got the Bentley. Shit crazy. I can't even get to this change. Why? He like, yo, where you at? I'm like, man, I'm in Miami. He shoots a car hauler down there. Get the Bentley. Car hauler dude give me, I think it was like, I can't remember how much change he gave me. Gave me some change and took the car. So now, fast forward, I get cut the phone, chain, all that. Call people. I'm on this block. I'm standing there waiting. I'm on the block of Miami. Sitting there. I'm right there on, ain't on Collins. I'm on Washington. And I'm sitting right there and I'm waiting for these people to come and get me. Stomach bubbling. I probably shit about 12 times. I'm talking about red hot. I'm talking about butt burning. Can't even sit down. Butt burning like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the point I can't even shit no more. You know how you been that motherfucker? You just like, ain't shit even coming out. You like, God damn. Shit. I'm like, man, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is crazy, man. Like, I don't believe this shit. I ain't never been fucking locked up. You know what I mean? And they ready to give a nigga a life? You know what I mean? You think I ain't gonna take no shits? I'm telling you, I couldn't shit no more, bro. Ain't nothing coming out. So I'm rocking. Dudes done pull up. Marshals, two on, hop out the motherfucker. I thought they were gonna like do some
Rustle
like
you down? Oh
fuck me
shit!
Up. But I'm on some chill stuff. So he came up. Hey, where's your phone? I said, ain't got no phone. How the fuck did you call me then? I said, I used someone else's phone. So where's your phone? I said, ain't got no phone. All right, come on. We got time for this. Put me in the car. Put the cuffs on me.
Oh, okay.
I'm sitting in the back seat. He said, where's your cousin? I said, who? Where's your cousin? Where's your cousin Charles? Guy with all the guns. I said, I ain't seen him. But you ain't seen him. He said, did they go right there? I look. He said, I see you look. This is crazy. I remember this same exact shit. This is some crazy shit. I'm on everything. How they say it, on God and them. On God and them. This nigga said this. He said, they go right there. Me already. It's crazy because I know he's around there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My ass. He like, he is around here, which because they don't understand where we was, so he don't know if I'm lying. He don't know nothing. You know what I mean? So now he trying to get some reaction to me because they know that Charles is with me.
Yeah.
Somewhere. You know what I mean? And now more so
in the vicinity.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. They take me to the federal joint. Now when they check you in, if I was in Virginia Beach or whatever, in 757, they would have took me into one of these places. I wouldn't have got a federal number. I would have got my federal number till I went up the road. But Miami housed federal prison. So just so happened once I got in there, they actually gave me a federal number. Ended in 004. I ain't have a 083 number, which is feds. So they take me and they put me in the cell right down there. Now remind you, like I told you, I've been like in holding and shit like that, I've been bonded out and shit like that.
Right.
But now this is like some big dog shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they talking crazy football numbers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you honestly, I felt though as I was going, I felt I was doing the right thing based on the simple fact of turning myself in for my mom and all them. Just for the simple fact of there, I'm looking like, man, they can't go to no fucking jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't going to no jail. You know what I'm saying? But my mind is still saying, they ain't telling on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is, I mean, it is what it is. That's just how my mind going. As I'm sitting in that cell, not even 30 minutes pass. I see my cousin Charles come walking in. he come in cuffed up, all that, this and that, looking crazy.
Good.
So as soon as he get close to me, I said, "Oh, I see they did want you." Oh God. I'm like,
oh my goodness.
Man, it's crazy. So now I'm wondering, like, yo, bro, how did you fucking, what happened? Did you turn up in? Did you do this and that? Well, he called Cuz up, and then he talked to Wood and called the same people, and they came and got him. They were looking for him too.
I hope he got rid of the phones.
Huh?
Did he get rid of the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got rid of all that, and shouts out to the people who took the stuff and gave it to my man.
Yeah.
But yeah. So now we're sitting there. So I'm like, damn, cuz this shit is crazy. They were sitting there talking, which I said previously before on something else, but I'm still gonna give y'all the whole scenario of it. As we're talking, he's telling me, yo, cuz, we need to go check ourselves in the hole.
Yes.
So I'm like, no, I ain't checking myself in the hole. I don't want to. I never been in jail. So now you telling me you want me to go to jail inside of jail? That don't sound good to me. That don't sound like a good plan. You want me to? I'm already in jail.
Yep.
So you want me to go to a no hole side that they house people and be inside a whole nother jail? Oh heck no.
No.
I want to go. I want to be around people. I want to see. You know what I mean? I want to be in my custody, in my class. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I know they're going to treat me like this because I'm a statue, but I'm a good person. That's how I'm looking at it. He want to go to the hole.
No.
This nigga goes to the hole. Goes to the hole. By the time I saw him, by the time we go to court on the first time, I see him. He looks horrible. He looks so bad. I'm sitting there like, damn, what the fuck they did to you? He told me something, yo, can you call somebody to help me to get me out of the hole? I'm like, nigga, why you even go? Like, I told you, like you, nigga, I'm down there eating good. I'm eating noodles, nigga. You getting a tray. You getting a tray of buzzard meat.
Something.
looking like the crow you are.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like, damn, cuz was fucked up too. So I'm like, no, I can't get you out. I don't know what to tell you, but we be out of here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I'm going back and forth. I already told the story about how I was in there, whatever, so we're going to fast forward that. Fast forward, now we're on our way being ported back to, trying to make it back to Virginia. We going through Oklahoma, couple other places. So that's the first time going in transit, getting on this airplane. They got me on this big white plane, shackled up. You can't use the bathroom until you get in the air. It's in the air when they're on the ground. When they're in the air.
Is it specifically for transporting?
Just for prisoners.
Okay.
Yeah, all prisoners on this motherfucker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's like all different classes. And you actually handcuffed. You're gonna get your sandwich, you're gonna get all that shit. You're gonna, you know what I mean? So now, as we're going through transit, I can't wait for King to come on here so we can talk about some of this stuff. Because I'm not making none of this shit up. I literally probably almost got in about 2 fights. Now, like I say, I'm not a aggressive person like wanting to fight and doing all that kind of stuff. But you can imagine of what I was like going through.
Absolutely.
So in my head, I'm already looking at it like people who got money and probably like carry themselves a certain way in the whole nine, or they feel like they got people that protect them and this and that, you are looked upon as soft. And me not even being in prison and all that kind of stuff like that, I was already putting in my head that I ain't taking no kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like before on the street, I didn't care nothing about a motherfucker talking. I told me it can be about anything. I don't even care because I'm like, man, I got money. I ain't thinking about none of that. Like, I don't care what you like. It don't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But what prison taught me, and with caring about the dollar now, somebody say something, I'm like, I feel like I can't let that fly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, don't sound right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I be
You're fucking with my character right now.
yeah. So now I'm coming into this prison stuff like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't being that same passive person in the whole nine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because it hit different in prison.
it hit real different in prison. Real different. I remember being in Oklahoma, and the guys them call the cops like the CO's boss. Right? But it stands for sorry son of a bitch backwards. SSOB. So like even when you hear people now be like, yeah, what up, boss? Coming from Houston, they're calling you a son of a bitch. So these guys and them was calling the officers and them boss, this and that. So I was hearing them in the whole nine. My ass trying to be cool, this and that. And they bring the tray by, this and that, and the man gave me the joint. He said something, so I'm like, all right, boss, thank you. He said, what the fuck did you say to me? Man, you don't understand, man. That man about to whip my ass. They took me out that cell, put me in the what's it called? I'm trying to be cool like these motherfuckers. I ain't knowing that, because I really didn't know really the significance of it. You know what I'm saying?
You almost got your ass whooped.
Yes, bro, you understand? I was like, oh my God, I ain't gonna do that again. You know what I'm saying? Boss. Yeah, sorry, son of a bitch. Yeah. And I did that shit cool too. Yeah, what a boss. All right, boss. Thanks, boss. You know what I mean? Bro, nigga like to yank my motherfucking ass.
You're like, what did I do? I was bigging you up, my nigga.
So, boom. Fast forward, end up getting back to Suffolk. That's when I went through that whole thing.
Right.
But anyway, I'm gonna stay with course. First thing first, I get back. I get called out. Lawyer call. It's the DEA and the agent. My lawyer not even there. I sit down and, I have the opportunity to either turn back around and leave or sit there and see what they want. Me, the agreement was already me turning myself in that they won't go bother with my mom and all them. Right? So now me sitting down now is not about freeing them. You know what I'm saying? Like in my mind anyway. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that they gonna always dangle that carrot. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing of, well, what y'all got now, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually, like, even from my cousin King, he said to me, cuz, bro, like, I can do 10, 15 years. Like, that's what they're going to give me anyway. If anything, he ain't never been in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So the shit just give him 10. He like, bro, I can tell you anyway. Same thing with Swilly. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with J Mac, everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Shit, niggas was like, we ain't, you know what I mean? So, but at the same time now, I want to see what they got on the table, because now I can go ahead and free them. It ain't about my mom and all them. It's still about my Cody, my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I sit down with them, and the first thing that they start talking about was that we ain't bond with your folks and all them. You know what I'm saying? But if I ain't truthful on everything that I did and the whole nine, then that's still like on the table. This and that. Right. So I'm like, yeah, it's cool. But I'm like, what is it to be the truthful about? You know what I'm saying? Because this is the whole thing. And what I even encountered. People want to make themselves sound bigger or better than me or whatever. So they want to make themselves seem so kingpin-ish, right? They say, oh man, this guy told on me or this and that, knowing that nigga, you won't even like, you even did like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I, like, where was you?
Yeah.
How they say what they want outside?
Yeah.
Because they won't. You know what I mean? So how you was getting from me? Hey, like, stuff that don't make no sense when people talk, but shit, they're not here for that. First thing they say was like, listen, oh, that's cool, right? My whole thing is, I'm telling them, y'all got everything. Y'all got all my men and them.
Mm-hmm.
What more can it, like? What more can you even? What more do we even get to talk about?
Right.
You know what I mean? So when they start bringing in, because which I already know that they got pipe, and then so they're like, so who your suppliers?
They're trying to go bigger,
right?
now.
So now they ask me who are my suppliers, but now I'm like, that's a trick question because I know the paperwork and I see the paperwork and I see y'all got. So let me tell you this: anything related cases and all that kind of stuff like that, they're gonna have their name on my paperwork. So now I'm seeing pipe name who's locked up. So you're asking me now who my suppliers. Now you're checking to see if I'm gonna lie and the whole nine. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or to see what I'm going, you know. So now, remind you something that I forgot to even say before I got picked up. Johnny ended up calling me. Guala ended up calling me. He called me to check my temperature. First time I talked to him since the meetings. He called me and asked me, have I heard from Pike? I'm like, nah. First thing I'm thinking though, he called him because of the change. Right? So I'm like, nah, I ain't hear from him. I ain't gonna tell him that I know he's locked up. I ain't gonna tell him any of that. Cause I don't know if you locked up. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's happening.
So I'm like, nah, I ain't hear from him. Like, what's going on? So then he started telling me, oh yeah, I ain't heard from him in a long time. He took my method and cut me out. That's how I found out that he cut pipe. That pipe cut him out of the mix of the FedEx thing. So dude been out the loop for so long. Now you calling me because you know dude locked up yourself. But now 9 times out of 10, y'all probably talk. And now you calling me to try to get that change. I don't know where that change at. That change gone.
It's a gone.
My name Toby. I don't know where that motherfucker went. Shit. So he said, so I'm like, yeah, no, I ain't hear from him, this and that. He was like, oh, all right, man, then, you know, XYZ. So you know, I didn't get picked up. I don't hear from dude. So now I'm sitting there even like, so now I'm sitting there like, I believe I'm cutting the chase now. So I'm like, what you mean who my suppliers? Y'all got one of them. That's why I'm in here. Right? So they're like, all right. So they're like, well, was he the only one? Now on my paperwork, you gotta remember, was going back, which I just told the other story about New York D. New York D was the other nigga with the other nigga JB who was giving me the work. Their name on the work. So now I got two kingpins on the jump putting the work on me. Making me the Virginia kingpin. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now I'm like, damn, I'm like, well, y'all got both of them.
Right.
Y'all got both the people who was giving me the work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all got the people who I was giving the work. We all in here. So there's nobody fucking else to tell on. There's nobody to tell on.
Right.
I don't know nobody to tell on.
Right.
But they still trying to pick me for Johnny. So, but they try to, how the feds work, they try to coach you without them saying, hey, such and such, because just in case they're recording it, just in case they're recording it, they're not on tape saying, hey, say such and such, say such and such. So if they talking and they hear more, they trying to get you to, you gotta understand, nigga.
I watched the first 48. So listen,
but Pete, this right here though, right? A motherfucker say, hey, motherfucker think right now. Damn, man, shoot, man, I heard that nigga tried to tell on me. No, nigga. Ain't no trying to tell on you. The feds, once the feds give you this, I could have just said, Rocco. Rocco? Oh, okay. Lock him up. He's a goner. That's how that work. Yeah. Ain't no trying to tell on you, nigga. When nigga get down there, ain't no try. Your ass is gone. Your ass gone, bro. No, that's not how that work. So they not gonna, you know what I mean? So they'll try to coach you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Johnny?
You look like
yeah, you talk little Kim. No, little Kim. Johnny? Like, so they're like, yeah, Johnny. So like, so what's your relationship with Johnny? So I'm like, hold on, what we talking about here? Like, what is going on? Because I'm not understanding. Y'all about to try to get into all this. My lawyer ain't here. I don't know what's going on. You just brought up my mom and stuff can get shaped like. So they like, all right, no, cool. Listen, get in touch with your lawyer. We want to go ahead and revisit this. And we're going to see, see what's going on. I'm like, all right, bet. Get back. Call my lawyer, this and that. He like, yeah, I already know they came, this and that. I'm like, nigga, why you give me a heads up? Like, why you gonna let them blindside me? And they gonna, you know what I mean, scam me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man. Like, you know what I mean? Shoot, I'm sitting walking through the jail like this and shit. Soon I get in the door, I see all them people that suit. Like, fuck. Like, damn, man. Come on, you blindside a nigga. Like, you don't, I'm thinking this on lawyer, I'll come through. Like,
absolutely.
Oh, you don't do that to a nigga. He like, hey, babe, it's fast. I'm like, yeah, just be there next time, man.
Right.
So he comes see me before I get to see them next time, and he broke it down to me straight up like this. He said, listen, you already know they don't like, again, they don't want nobody who I gave drugs to. All the people who I gave drugs to are the people who are locked up with me. They're not going to ask me about nobody else, because you know why they can't ask me about nobody else? Because I didn't deal with nobody else. Unless they just want me to lie. I mean, we can get that out the way right now. I can't tell nobody else. He says, all they want is the initial meeting of what transpired when they took you to Phoenix. You went down there to Phoenix. So I'm already like, I'm like, well, don't they know that from Pike?
From talking to, yeah.
They're like, yeah, they know that, right? But a conspiracy, you know what a conspiracy is?
Tell me.
2 or more people. Google it. Google conspiracy. 2, you can have, now, a person being on a case by themselves, that's not like a conspiracy, you just by yourself. You know what I'm saying? A conspiracy, you gotta have 2 or more people. That's how the feds work. 2 or more people. That's why I never sell drugs and none of that stuff again. Because you gotta buy from somebody and sell it to somebody. That's too damn many. You're a goner. You're gonna get caught. Like, I'm not, what? I'm telling you. So he don't got anybody else to go over there on Johnny. So I'm like, I'm telling my lawyer, so I'm like, well, listen. I said, well, they already know dude, cool. Now remind you, my deal wasn't to free my mom and all them. That wasn't the deal. They're already free. So I'm not making the deal to say, hey, can they stay free? They just using that to dangle to get whatever they want on top of me. So we gonna miss that whole notion of, oh man, you're telling them to free your mom. No, we ain't doing none of that. Again, they're already free.
It's something new.
This is something totally new that I'm sitting down, but now I'm gonna still be talking to them like on some, yo, but we still ain't fucking with them, right? You know what I mean? Even though I know they don't, because like, you can get a, like, how they say, you can get indicted, like, they can indict a turnip. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't mean that the charges stick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they already know that they ain't really want to fuck with them.
Right.
So when they say, all right, cool, we're talking about John, I'm saying like, all right, my charges for my weight and stuff, because you got to understand again, you got 2 kingpins is telling on me, so all their drug weight is coming on me. So now I'm looking like I'm bigger than them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got two people who fucking the streets up, gave me all this work. Both of them locked up now, and said I tore the streets up from 2003 to 09.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like, all right, well, I'm 33 years old. This charge y'all carrying, because all this drug weight is what really killing me. It ain't even about me never being in trouble. The drug weight is already putting me at life.
Yeah.
So I have life. I got life in prison. And that's what I'm getting. I'm like, there was no getting around it so much. It's just life.
There was no bottom line.
Yeah, even if you came and gave me 30, I'm 33 at the time, 6'6". Okay, I got a little wiggle room. You know what I mean? I ain't be able to hit my dance, but you know what I mean? I got a little wiggle room. But I was on, but it was life. Elbow. Done.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, listen, my whole thing is, I sit down at the table, damn right. Because even then, they was even playing how they even got Johnny's name up out of me. Because it was like, and I sat back and I looked at this too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the guy Pipe, he got 10 years. I'm starting, like they say, the charge had carried 20 to life,
right,
based off of the drug weight and all that. I'm already getting life.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got this Mexican guy who got 10 years in prison.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to do life in prison, right? In 10 years, he about to get out, and him and Guala Guala gonna be back rocking again,
right back
with somebody else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That shit don't sound right to me. I sat back and I thought about it, and I said, what? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I tell them about the meeting and with I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, y'all just got to make sure that I don't get life.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want life in prison. I want a chance. If you can get me to 20, 30 years, I'm cool with 20, 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
That was my deal.
Mm-hmm. You just didn't want life.
I just ain't want life in prison. That was my deal. To avoid life in prison. And of course, I'm going to tell on the motherfucking partner who told on me. It sounded like a swell deal to me. A splendid deal to me.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So when I get sentenced, they send me to the low end and give me the 32 years, 384 months. So I ducked the life in prison for that right there. Mm-hmm. Right? My mind content with 32. I'm looking at 27. I'm like, damn, 27 years. Probably can program, XYZ. Mm-hmm. 27 years, 50. You know what I mean? All right, cool.
But cool. You never been.
Plus never been. But I'm still looking at it like everybody got a chance out there still. You know what I'm saying? Everybody good. And I saved a lot of other people from not going to prison. Even from my co-defendants and all them, I avoided from them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I felt like I took the pressure off a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. So now, fast forward. Right? I end up going from Gilmer. My first spot was Gilmer, which I talked about. Mm-hmm. They had put in, let me tell you this though, before I go to the next spot, because that's what I'm getting into. So now, with me having the 32 years, now people is like, damn, this nigga had 32 years. They're hearing, oh man, he had the snitch, he was supposed to get life, or just the simple fact of hearing certain stories that they just made up, or a person told on this person told on that person, because they don't know what I've done. Mm-hmm. All they know is this nigga did something. You know what I mean? And they had the paperwork was just putting out stuff that was killing it to make it sound like it did something, but you just don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. Right? So I said, damn, I'm in Gilmer. And it's this guy who he get charged in Virginia. But he's from New York. So now I got cool with how the feds work. You got the Virginia, you got the Virginia car, you got the New York car, Baltimore car, everybody got cars. But then you also got the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, this and that. I was cool with a lot of the Puerto Ricans. One of my main homeboys was Puerto Rican. He was from New York. He was in the New York car. So I'm kicking with him a lot. Like, he's my man. Plus on top of that, I sat and I talked to him and showed him all my paperwork and explained to him, yo, this what happened. You know what I'm saying? The Mexican dude did this and I did this, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it is what it is. Me and him got jive cool, you know what I mean? Because he like, jive cool. Because he like, bro, I respect that, you know what I'm saying? But like, because I know for a fact, y'all got a lot of niggas who jive messed up and they ain't even saying that. They faking in the whole nine. I just never wanted to be that person. Right. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, you don't got to talk to me, you don't. But on the other side, though, ain't even gonna hold you. I'm a cool motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Why don't fuck with me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So, and I'm gonna be like, because you're a rat. Nah, nigga, like. So, we got cool. Now a nigga come from Virginia, but he didn't want to come in the Virginia car. He wanted to roll with the New York car because he's from New York. First thing this nigga do off the bus, he with the New York car, they asking him, like, yo, should we see you got a Virginia number? He like, yeah, man, but ain't messing with them rat niggas and the whole nine and, you know, XYZ. I heard they got the hot boy Jeezy up here. So my man in the New York car, you know, he been in like 17 years already. So he's sitting back and he like, you talking about Jesus from Virginia, did the old took today? So he was like, yeah. So he was like, who he tell on? He said, I heard he told on Big Daddy. We bring up, he said, I heard he told on Big Daddy, Fred, Big Daddy. And Big Daddy was in one spot, this and that together. I'm like, I mean, so, you know, he tell my man. So he like, oh yeah? So he said, so you seen the paperwork? Do you see the work? And dude like, nah, but I'm saying, so he was like, hold on real quick. Hold on. Jeezy! I'm walking the track. I see Scott, that's my man, Scott, that's his name. Puerto Rican Scott. I see Scott. I gotta go run over there to him. Yo, what up? Yo, you know dude? I'm like, nah. He like, well, what dude say? He like, hold on. Tell him what you just told me. You know, I'm not even knowing none of this shit. Like, I don't even know what anybody hit me with or whatever. I'm sitting there like, so dude like, oh man, come on, walk with me, man. So we go walk around and tell him like, yo, what's up? So he like, no, man, I had left from, you know, such and such, man, and you know, I was in the jail, and your name was ringing and stuff, and they was talking about this Big Daddy Fred stuff, man, and the whole night. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? The whole night, I was like, no, I ain't never dealt with Big Daddy. I don't know nothing. I don't, you know, this and that. It was like, yeah, you know, so, you know, or it won't nothing, man, in the whole nine. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Me still not even knowing the severity of anything. Dude, that's why dude put me on to the side.
Right.
Leave. We get back to the cell.
Right.
Dude ain't in my block though. Me and Scott in my block.
Right.
We got to the cell. So he like, yo, what's up with dude? So I'm like, nothing, everything chill. So I explained to him what happened. He was like, so he didn't tell you what he said in the whole night? I was like, no, he said something about Big Daddy, this and that. He was like, no, that nigga said that you was a rat and you told him Big Daddy, and we told him if he don't prove that or whatever, then you got the word to come and say to run him back up out of there. He need time enough to prove that accusation on me. I was like, I said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I already know dude can't prove that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're just talking. You're just trying to be tough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now I can sit there and say, no, go in and run him.
Yeah.
I ain't do that. This nigga come trying to put dirt on my name right there. He would have had to go and hit a New York car. I ain't got nothing to do with Virginia. But because your case is Virginia, you want to speak on something, and because that's my man, I could have just said, but I ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? Alahi. Every time I saw that man on the block, I know you probably home right now too. You might be still locked up. I know you might want to thank me. Every time I saw him, he like, Jesus! Look, Jesus! I used to be like, motherfucker. Motherfucker. nigga try to get me ran up. You know what I'm saying? Stand up and stuff.
Yeah.
Faking.
Instantly.
Faking. So, but it was just stuff like that, right? So I end up saying, me and my one man, we was gonna open up the new prison in Berlin, New York. Long story short, we both fill in for it, thinking that they're gonna both, grab us at the same time and we can go there together. But they grabbed me first. They grabbed me 3 weeks before him. Sound like mice.
What?
Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought they said when I said rats and they started saying, hey,
they coming out the woodworks.
Nigga, hey.
I heard my name.
Stop lying, nigga. Stop lying. I need to stop. But no, we finished this. But so listen.
Yeah.
So he said, end up going to Berlin. And as soon as I get in Berlin, he says, no, actually, I'm in Oklahoma, and I get an email that said that when I get to Berlin, they're supposed to try to run me up top, which is the jail within the jail,
right,
the hole, because I supposed to have told on Big Daddy. That was the whole word, right? So, but it's my man who got word to me saying, "Yo, make sure you don't go up. Wait for me to get there in the whole nine." So I'm looking at him like, what? I'm like, wow. Now I know that they get busy up there, up in New York. You know what I'm saying? So, so my whole mind is trained like, all right, I'm gonna get there. I got to get me a knife. Like that's the type of stuff you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So the day that I get there, just so happened that morning they end up putting my man in the cell. Not in my cell, but they end up bringing him too. He ended up catching up with me 3 weeks later.
He in your block.
I don't know if he in my block or the next block over, but he got word to me. But he got word to me that you texting me? Oh. He got word to me. He got word to me that that come out for breakfast. So I don't know if he was in the same block or not, but it was the thing of saying, when the doors pop, make sure I come out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, boom, I come out. So soon as I come out, so he like, yo, listen. He said, is this dude here? His name is Lucky, right? So he says, Lucky comes from a spot that the nigga Big Daddy was at. I think was like McDowell. But he says, but it's also supposed to be some New York nigga who's supposed to be running it and saying that when I got here, because the dude Lucky told him, and I don't know if he came too, but they all supposed to be in conjunction trying to run me up. So he like, come on.
Make sure you're out there,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how he always was. He was always like sitting to me on saying too, though, don't tuck your tail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to stand on what you stand on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So here we go. We out there. You know what I'm saying? We got knives already. You know what I'm saying? And this is a new spot. So now you can't even have the metal knives. You know what I mean? You got to have like the plastic poker things that's like, you know what I mean, you can slide with.
Yeah. So
I'm saying like, damn, my first day getting this motherfucker, I got to protect myself. Like this shit is like, wow. You know what I mean? I want to tell you. I'm liable to have a knife in my hand and I'm ready to get into somebody, I'm going to fight them. Because I can't, you got to really piss me off for me to stab you. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I mean? Like to really like stab you. Like, nigga, I'm scared to cut myself. Like to stab some motherfucking body, you got to be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, first person that we see when we walk out we see this one dude, his name was Frank from Newport News. Shout out Frank. Heard Frank locked back up. Frank Ski. We see the nigga Frank. So we talking to him. We're like, yo, y'all from Virginia? So we're like, yeah, you from Virginia, man, this and that. So my man's talking. He always do this. He's like, yeah, I'm such and such. You're just telling, so he said, this G's right here, Calypso manager. First thing he say to everybody, because he be wanting to just
nip it in the bud.
That's just how he do. You know what I mean? We don't got time for the he cock. We got time for all that shit. Like, we ain't gonna do all that. We ain't play that game. You know what I mean? So he like, oh yeah, he like, yo, what's up, man? Da da da. So he like, who Lucky? Just so happened the nigga Frank hang with the nigga Lucky. They like that. He like, oh, she Lucky, my man. He about to get ready to come out. Lucky comes walking up. So my man like, yo, what's up, man? My man speaking. He like, yo, what's up, bro? You know, this and that. Yeah, this and that. Yo, this Jeezy right here, man.
Yeah.
So Lucky like, yo, what up? So he looking. So he, you know, shaking niggas' hands and shit. But he like thanking, but sitting there, we putting him on the spot. So now you got to react. You ain't got nobody with you. You ain't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he like, yeah, man. So now we all walking, talking, this and that. We get to the cafeteria. Another nigga worked there from Virginia, was behind the joint. We see the Virginia table. We actually go sit down. Yeah, everything cool, right? Soon as we sit down, my man say, hey, who was all that doing that talking about somebody in New York? Something going on, nigga talking about running Jeezy up top. This and that. I'm sitting there like, nigga nigga want to keep like, damn, nigga, like, every time we get close, I'm saying like, you ready to fight, ready to go. You know what I mean? Nigga, you got me ready to grab the poker. You nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like, shit.
What I gotta do? There's so much
like,
shit.
you know what I mean? I'm saying like, man, I was ready to stab somebody and get the fuck on. Like, let me just, God damn, let me just poke somebody and go. Fuck. Shit. You know what I mean? So, next thing you know, start talking and shit, end up finding the New York nigga. Found the New York nigga. And it's so crazy because I talked to him too since I've been home. Actually, he was supposed to come on the show, but kind of reneged, scared, I don't know what it is because he home now, actually in New York. But, you know, that's why I wanted to come on the show and tell the story. So anyway, we ended up getting with him, you know, and the Virginia niggas was basically even was telling Lucky, like, yo, bro, you don't got nothing to do with this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You from New York.
Right.
How are you even trying to even discuss what's going on here? Right. You know what I mean? You got no say-so when it comes to Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, we gonna deal with Lucky and whatever problems he got against me, you know what I mean? We can go ahead and talk about.
Right.
But you don't need to know that. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, me and Lucky became sellers. He was my seller. You know what I'm saying? Because just the stores and stuff and everything, it didn't add up with me even telling on dude and all that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I said, then again, I can say it now. Right. The only person who dealt with Lil Willie, which I'm going to fast forward, about to tell that story earlier, was Big Daddy had the nightclub in Florida. It won't no work in Virginia. I won't hustling. Lil Squilly wanted me to get something. He says, yo, I heard Big Daddy got something. I said, yo, I'll call him for you. I called Big Daddy for Squilly. Right? I didn't deal with him. Squilly dealt with him. Bottom line, I let y'all figure the rest out. So, again, moving forward. Dude end up going backing off whatever because before he end up getting in our stuff, you know, you can get jammed up with that. You know what I mean? And me and him got jive cool. Me and him got real jive cool. Now, Lucky, you know, he saw everything and, you know, saw my stuff and know that wasn't even the case. Right? Fast forward, and I'm moving out from Lucky too because the nigga used to snore so fucking loud. No, I'm talking about one of them. I'm talking about, I mean, when you can wake up every time like, yo, I can't sleep. It was crazy. I'm talking about, I only last probably about not even a whole month. And then I moved in with Cut. Cut, your ass crazy too. He home too. All them niggas crazy. Newport News and Hampton niggas, they wild. Well, anyway, End up, before I get out of here,
Mm-hmm.
I end up getting a lawyer call.
Mm-hmm.
Lawyer called me, you know, I go counselor, and the lawyer say, listen, they about to grab you out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, grab me out for what? He like, you might got trial. I said, trial? So like, who the hell going to trial? What? What's who? He like, yeah, like you, Johnny.
That's all he said.
Johnny got picked up. I'm like, yeah. Guala guala.
Yeah.
Guala guala holla holla. I'm like, yeah. So he like, yeah. And he's in Phoenix or whatever, and you got to go out there, you know, this and that. So I'm like, wow. So I'm like, so what that mean for me? Because I'm like, you know what I mean? But in reality, it's like I already signed on, right, for what I told about the meeting on how I even got to Phoenix and the whole 9 to duck the life. So now I have to cooperate against that part right there alone, right? So in reality, I don't get nothing for it. It's like I just got to go. So now I'm sitting there like, so what if I don't want to go? Because it's like, y'all give me some more time?
Yeah.
Y'all can't give me no more time. I can just go ahead and just take my dub,
Mm-hmm.
just take my 32,
mm-hmm.
just rock. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, well, that's something that you have to decide with when they put you on the stand. You just have to get on the stand and just don't say nothing. So I'm like, I figure that out. That's when I get there. Cause I'm like, by me getting up there, I ain't getting anything. So like, you know what I mean? It don't never mind if I go up there or there not. All I can do is go up there now and now make a fucking fool of myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll just be
pointless.
It'd be pointless. Get there. And how the feds like to do is they like to parade you, showcase you to the person who's going to trial or something like this, just to show, hey, you got this person right here, he gonna get on the stand on your motherfucking ass. You better tap out. Right? And get there. I don't see dude. Right? I actually put in the book an actual real live conversation. Right? We didn't see dude. But he got word to me because you gotta imagine where I was, they all up in there.
Mm-hmm.
So he got word to me that he's not going to no trial.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't going to trial, exact words. He ain't going to trial. There ain't no repercussions on his side. I wouldn't be in this case if it wasn't for Pike.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I stayed that whole day. They ended up flying me back out. They ain't had to get on no stand or nothing. Took me back out. Took me to Berlin. Now, I already got low custody. They came and said, so when I get back, so my lawyer said, listen, they're only giving you 50%. It's going to take you to 16 years. I'm already been in 5 years at this time. So I'm like, shit, take me to 16 years. I ain't got much long. I'm like, fuck, it's about to be up, right? But he said, but we ain't going for that. And he said, because you sacrificed yourself to get on that stand if you was going to get on the stand. And now, what if you would have got on that stand and now exposed yourself and something happened to your family or something like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you didn't get on that stand, you was. You know what I mean? You already exposed your hand. They already know that you signed up for what you were signed up for. We can't help it that dude turned rat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wanted to snitch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing to do with me. Well, you gotta look at it like I'm the reason why you did that. You know what I'm saying? So he said, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it back. And we shoot it back, we'll see what they come with. I said, well, can they come with something higher? He said, they can. They can actually, they'll give me 16 years. They can say, oh, nigga, you want to take that? Take 20 then. Mm-hmm. Since you unselfish motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they end up waiting 3 months. I'm sitting back in the hole because you understand, if I'm out there and my time changed and something happened to me, then I can sue them because my custody level. So they got me locked up in the hole. I'm in jail within the jail. I'm sitting back there 3 months while they waiting. I get a letter in, mail call. They slide the mail through the witch call, and I open up the letter. Motherfucker said, 75%. Took me to 10 years. I said, damn, I'm fucking going home. Go home, I got 3 fucking years left. I'm like, yo, this shit is like crazy. I'm in the bitch dancing. I'm like, crazy. Boom. I shoots down. They shoots me to Fort Dix. Mm-hmm. That's when I get to Fort Dix. When I get to Fort Dix, it got Big Daddy's so-called son on the compound, on the yard, right? See, it's the whole thing of people trying to find stuff to throw on me. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, we got to find something. We got to find somebody that this nigga told on. Yeah. We gonna find it, like, fuck that. Big Daddy's so-called son there, in this case. Long story with that right there is, me and him took pictures together and everything. I got pictures, all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's like, you know, people try to make stuff more than actually what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I get there, ain't have no problems with them. Cool. I leave. I actually leave, and this is before, when I leave Berlin and I'm going through transit, and I get in this spot, and I'm in transit with 2 of my partners. Before I get out there, I've been talking for almost 2 hours. Mm-hmm. God damn, that's a long time. This is crazy. I'm about to finish this one up right now. But listen to me. So, before I end this, I goes and we all in transit, and they put me in a cell with all by myself, and I had 2 of my partners was actually in the cell together. And as they're in the cell together, it was this guy in the cell with them saying that the club's manager, Jeezy, had told him. Right? So now, and the next morning, we all ready to leave. Mm-hmm. They got me in the cell. So they bring my homeboy Dion, my other man Sherrod. So they bring me in, they put us all in the same cell. So they're like, yo, bro, is this dude who was talking about you and saying XYZ? I'm like, what? So like, yeah. I'm like, man, that shit, wow, I don't even know this man. They're like, we already know you don't know him. It's like, we ain't never seen a nigga day in our life. The big black dude. I'm like, man, that's crazy. Look up, the nigga come walking in. They put him in the same cell with us. So as they put him in the cell, Dion say, bro, that's the dude right there. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah. I'm like, wow. Bring him in the cell. Now he's sitting like right there where you at. So we all sitting in there. Now all us just told the story. So I'm looking at the dude. So I say, because I'm an asshole. I say, hey, you said the Clips manager told on you? He was like, yeah. I said, for real? I said, Jeezy. He like, yeah. I said, Anthony Gonzalez. He said, yeah. I say, I'm Anthony Gonzalez. He said, he was like, no. It was related cases. It was a conflict of interest because I went and got your lawyer, Woody Woodward, so I couldn't use him because it was a conflict of interest because, so I said, hold on, well, where did you get the whole, I said, didn't he tell y'all? Niggas start going into how sick he is with his little bag stuff, start going into a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm sitting there like, bro, so I'm like, yo, bro, I wonder how many times you went and told that one story and didn't tell the truth in the story, and that shit just flew. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's the type of stuff that people do in prison. It's just like the army. You can be all you can be. You can be whatever it is in prison. You know what I'm saying? But take you back. If you ask me, do I regret anything at all? Right? There's only one thing that I really regret. And that's the simple fact of me not realizing or knowing that I can do the same stuff I'm doing now. I could be doing that back then without selling drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got a whole lot more, man, going for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to get it in. Man. Like I said, brought to you by 384 months, Sacrificial Lamb.
Yeah. Make sure you get the merch.
Make sure you get that merch.
The combo 757.myshopify.com.
I am so tired.
The other one. The other outro.
Oh, yeah, I am. I just want to hit the old. Just real quick. Remember I did it on the last one. I said,
you did.
I want to bring this at the end because I want to forget it to get a little play. You know?
It's all good.
It's all good. But you can go ahead and go on out with it, sis.
Follow the combo 757.
Yeah. Don't just listen. Welcome to the convo. You lucky even tune in. Southgate raised me. Now I'm talking to the ruins. Built from pain, stitch faith into ambition. Now my words turn broke dreams into commissions. Every scar got a story, every L was tuition. This the voice of them nights I was wishing. Yeah, the hustle sacred, ain't no superstition. Yeah, I came from them corners where the concrete listen every step.